America's folklore is a sprawling patchwork of urban legends, cryptid sightings, and haunting tales passed down for generations. From misty Appalachian mountains to endless Midwestern plains, certain myths cling to the national imagination. Stories so spine-chilling, they blur the line between truth and nightmare. In this video, we explore 10 American myths that have kept people awake at night for decades, sometimes centuries. These tales aren't just scary stories, they're pieces of cultural history, shaped by fear, tragedy, and the human fascination with the unknown. 1. The Mothman of Point Pleasant, West Virginia's winged omen. In 1966, residents of Point Pleasant, West Virginia began reporting a large, winged humanoid with glowing red eyes. Over 100 sightings occurred in a year, many claiming it was an omen of disaster. On December 15, 1967, the Silver Bridge collapsed, killing 46 people, forever tying the Mothman to tragedy. Why it haunts. The Mothman blends supernatural terror with real-life disaster, cementing it as one of the most famous American urban legends. 2. The Jersey Devil, New Jersey's Pine Barrens monster. The legend says that in 1735, Mother Leeds gave birth to her 13th child, who transformed into a hoofed, bat-winged horned creature and flew into the Pine Barrens. Since then, locals have reported eerie screeches in the night and mysterious hoofprints in the sand. Why it haunts. The Pine Barrens' dense, shadowy forests feel like the perfect hiding place for something unnatural. 3. Bigfoot, the Pacific Northwest's elusive giant. One of the most famous American myths, Bigfoot is described as a towering, hairy biped that roams remote forests in Oregon, Washington, and Northern California. The famous Patterson-Gimlin film from 1967 remains hotly debated to this day. Why it haunts. Bigfoot represents our primal fear of what might be lurking, unseen, in nature's vast wilderness. 4. The Wendigo, spirit of hunger and madness. Originating from Algonquian Native American folklore, the Wendigo is a gaunt, monstrous spirit born from greed, starvation, and cannibalism. Said to stalk the forest during harsh winters, it's a symbol of both human desperation and supernatural evil. Why it haunts. The Wendigo doesn't just threaten your body, it corrupts your soul. 5. The Lizard Man of Scape Swamp, South Carolina's swamp stalker. In the summer of 1988, South Carolina residents reported seeing a 7-foot reptilian humanoid emerging from the swamps, attacking cars and leaving deep claw marks. Though skeptics dismiss it, locals still whisper about lizard man sightings. Why it haunts. Swamps hide more than just snakes and alligators. Sometimes they hide monsters. 6. The Bell Witch, Tennessee's poltergeist nightmare. Between 1817 and 1821, the Bell family of Adams, Tennessee, endured violent poltergeist activity, whispers, scratches, and physical assaults by an invisible entity. Even Andrew Jackson, future president, is rumored to have experienced it firsthand. Why it haunts? This ghost wasn't a passive spirit. It was aggressive, unpredictable, and personal. 7. The Goatman, Maryland's bridge demon. The Goatman is said to be a half-human, half-goat monster lurking around Crybaby Bridge in Beltsville, Maryland. Some say it's the result of a failed experiment. Others believe it's a supernatural entity hunting those who trespass. Why it haunts. A twisted blend of rural horror and mythic monster, perfect nightmare fuel. 8. The Greenbrier Ghost, Justice from Beyond the Grave. In 1897, Zona Heaster-Shue's death was ruled an accident, until her mother claimed Zona's ghost visited her, revealing she had been murdered by her husband. The testimony was accepted in court, making it the only U.S. case where a ghost statement helped convict someone. Why it haunts. Proof, at least in legend, that the dead can speak. 9. The Nain Rouge, Detroit's harbinger of doom. The Nain Rouge, or Red Dwarf, is a small, devilish creature said to appear before disasters in Detroit. Legend claims it cursed the city's founder after being insulted. Sightings are often linked to tragedy and unrest. Why it haunts. Detroit even holds an annual Marche du Nain Rouge to chase the spirit away. 10. The Devil's Hoofprints, Massachusetts Snow Mystery. In the 19th century, residents awoke to find hoof-shaped prints stretching for miles across snow-covered rooftops, fields, and walls. The tracks seemed impossible for any animal to make, leading many to believe the devil had walked among them. Why it haunts. Physical evidence that points to something otherworldly and malevolent. Why these myths endure. These stories persist because they tap into universal fears, the unknown, the unseen, the unstoppable. Whether you believe them or not, these myths form a dark mirror of America's cultural imagination, reflecting our deepest anxieties and fascination with mystery.